エレン、どうして泣いてるの？
Boom, 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 boom. Now tell me what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere to run. When judgment comes for you. When judgment comes for you. Tell me what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere to hide. When judgment comes for you. 'Cause it's gonna come for you.
Looking for product, easy since I'm a child. Little goofy guys got it, and I'm gonna miss everybody.
And we pray, and we pray, and we pray, and we pray every day. See you at the crossroads, crossroads. See you at the crossroads, crossroads. See you at the crossroads, crossroads. See you at the crossroads, crossroads.
And I'm gonna miss everybody, and I'm gonna miss everybody. And I'm gonna miss everybody, and I'm gonna miss everybody, and I'm gonna miss everybody. And I'm gonna miss everybody.
Okay, now that the funeral is out of the way, we can finally start the period of mourning for one of the most beloved, not just anime of all time, but series of all time. If you haven't watched or heard of Attack on Titan, then that's okay. Actually, that's not okay. What are you doing? By this point, Attack on Titan has become a global phenomenon. Because of merchandise and commercial success alone, you have the complete freedom to watch Attack on Titan wearing your Attack on Titan underwear, topped with your Attack on Titan pants, your Attack on Titan undershirt and sweatshirt, blinged with your $500 Attack on Titan watch, Attack on Titan socks, and dripped out with your Attack on Titan Jordans, and doused in Ariel cologne, tightly clutching your Attack on Titan body pillow, whilst attending the Attack on Titan Universal theme park. Or you could just buy and wear this and it will have the same effect.
Capitalism at its finest.
Without spoilers, I'm simply here to say goodbye and look back on the monumentous impact that this series has had over millions of people's lives, including myself. Hell, this video can even inspire you to give Attack on Titan a shot. This video is pretty different from the rest of my others. It will take on a more somber tone. But that's okay, because Attack on Titan is a somber show.
Also, I'm just like really edgy.
I'm still experimenting with the form of videos I want. I've decided to use my English major abilities on this one, so yeah. It needs to be said that I'm an anime only for Attack on Titan, and I've managed to weave and dodge all manga spoilers up to now, which, by the way, deserves a military-grade Purple Heart Award due to the sheer impossibility that this task presents. This video should be released by the time of the ending, and as of recording this, I have not reacted to that ending. I do later on in this video though, for a brief moment. I wanted to make this portion of the video to give thanks to the series that had such a profound impact on my life. No matter how bad the ending is that the manga fans chalk it up to be, I will still hold my gratitude, even through the pain. Out of all the videos I've made on this channel, this video comes with the most pressure, simply because no amount of editing or commentary I can do will ever give this series the justice it deserves. There isn't anything I can add to the stirring pot that is Attack on Titan that the thousands of people on this platform haven't already said. Besides, there are a lot of people much better at it than me. I'm not here to analyze the masterful storytelling, or Aaron's rock-hard abs, the brilliant plot twist, or Aaron's rock-hard abs. In fact, I'm no expert-level analytic. Hell, this isn't even an anime channel. I'm simply here to pay my respects to the show that played a big role in who I am today, to the point where that no matter how much time progresses in other forms of mediums I consume, there will always be bits and pieces that remain in the back of my mind from this show. And in this case, I'm here to say goodbye. I'm sure everyone has their series or form of medium that lives rent-free in their minds. Childhood shows, nostalgia shows, critically acclaimed shows, and even your favorite show. But Attack on Titan is neither of those for me. It's not a childhood show like some of these other shows are. It's not necessarily nostalgic. I mean, do you see the release schedule? 10 years later, like Attack on Titan, the final season, Season 4, Part 3, The movie?
Do you see the level that they are milking this? Oh my god.
And with the more anime I watched, Attack on Titan was no longer my #1 favorite. If I had to describe what Attack on Titan meant to me, it would be the Latin phrase, Semper ad meliora, which I definitely butchered, but it directly translates to, always onward to better things. Something that thematically, Attack on Titan personifies. I'm not talking about finding other shows to watch. I'm talking about the desire to progress, and always moving forward to your fulfillment. Something that Attack on Titan instilled in all of us. I'm just like Eren Yeager for real. I mean, just look at us. The striking resemblance. I can't be the only one that caught up with Attack on Titan, and found myself searching for something that could equally compete with this show. But there was just nothing. Depending on who you ask, I would say I'm a new gen anime fan. I started watching anime in 2018, and Attack on Titan happened to be my second watched anime ever, by complete chance. It was this video that made me watch it. My first anime was My Hero Academia, and I was so caught up with the hype that I looked for another anime that could compete with the Breaking Bad of anime. Yeah, My Hero Academia. One way or another, my 7th grade self ended up giving this whole anime thing another shot, and decided to give Attack on Titan a watch after it beat out My Hero on the court. Watching Attack on Titan for the first time was such a cathartic experience. I remember being so happy to watch the journey of characters navigating such a dark and oppressive world, where the idea of freedom was something that every character frantically tried to redefine for themselves. What was freedom to these characters? Who was really right in a world where perpetual war and turmoil plague every corner of the world? Attack on Titan was a show about broken people trying to find resolve in a broken world. That is why the phrase, always onward to better things, was not just a phrase for these characters, but a way of life. Even to 7th grade me, this thematic element of the show spoke to me, because I'm 14 and this is deep. A way of life that almost all of the characters in the show stood for. I'm not here to give you guys a description of all the characters, because looking back, AOT's cast was not perfect. In fact, it was very flawed with occasional messy writing, but none of that detracts from the messages this series stands for. Always move forward. Don't look back until you achieve your desired fulfillment. Immediately, Attack on Titan became the forefront of my many other interests. It opened the doors to a whole new form of medium. And it's not just me. Levi Ackerman single-handedly awakened something in teenage girls around the world and put us short kings on the board! Anyways, Attack on Titan has led to many fond memories. Whether it was staying up to watch AOT with my cousin every night during summer break, a summer break that I still look back on with pure bliss, or meeting a lot of new people through common interest, or the numerous amounts of times I found myself pumping my fist in the air, or getting out of my chair anytime anything hype happened, or even opening my ears to the music, because let me tell you, AOT music slaps! What started off as a traditional run-of-the-mill shonen, this show soon became a worldwide phenomenon, and many people from around the globe were invested in this multifaceted hype train of a story as it evolved from a simple dystopian to a story that personified the moralities of humanity. No matter how much time passed or how many interests I had or hobbies I picked up, there will always be a part of Attack on Titan that lives on within me. Now, to get to the point I made this video, yeah, it's the ending. It's the ending. Yes, after 10 years, Attack on Titan will reach its ending. Now, with the manga ending in 2021, I know a lot of manga readers watching this are probably asking, why didn't I just read the manga? And that is simply because I wanted my reaction to the end of Attack on Titan to be as close and sentimental as the first time I ever watched it, which was the anime. Years and years of hype were building, and I didn't want to switch it up all for the ending. I was so determined to weave all those spoilers so that I can get the ending that I desperately desired. And now that it's here, and it's kind of hard to believe. To put it more bluntly, what I'm really desiring is some sort of closure to a series this grand. Closure to the mosaic of emotions, the thematic landscapes of freedom and oppression, and resolve that these characters deserve. In a series that keeps you on the edge of your seat through a roller coaster of hype, sorrow, and despair, there was something that all fans of AOT were missing. A sense of tranquility, and with this show finally ending, we can reach that destiny. So up until now, before I watched the ending after years and years of build-up and spoiler weaving, there's anything I would like to say to Attack on Titan before I say goodbye to a chapter in my life, it would be thank you. I had to wait for my parents to go to bed for this, and I got dressed up for the occasion. I'm sweating. I'm really genuinely sweating for this. I'm nervous. As an anime only, this has a lot of weight on me, and I've been waiting for this for years, so I'm praying I'm not disappointed. But I'm expecting a lot, and if you expect disappointment, you can never be disappointed. So I'm all ears. I am expecting fireworks though, so we'll see. Also, for the sake of this video, I should probably let you guys know that I'm Team Eren, and I've been Team Eren since day one. He's one of my favorite characters of all time, right? So, biggest Eren fan within a 10-mile radius. Been a day one Eren fan since year 845. So I'm an OG. Just to give some insight about how I feel about going into this.
A few moments later.
I can't believe I just did that. We did that. We made it to the end. It's one of the saddest conclusions I've ever seen to a story. Oh man. God, this is a heavy feeling right now. I never even thought I would make it this. Actually, no. Yeah, if I would have died, that would have been very tragic. But clearly I'm here, and I'm watching the ending of Attack on Titan. I actually really like that ending. That was really good. That was really good. I can't even formulate coherent sentences right now. 1 hour and 24 minutes of, I can't even describe that ending, but it got the emotions going. It's a good one. I don't hate it. I would be punching a wall right now if I did. I think I'm the first person to really like this ending. I'm just... I just can't believe it's over. I'm amazed. That was amazing. I actually really liked that ending. As hard as it may be, as hard as it is. Oh, I can't even talk, bro. This is crazy. I can't even talk. Man, I'm gonna be thinking about this for the next couple of weeks, because that was definitely a movie. And this has been a ride. 7th grade to now. I feel like I have so much more to say, but I can't get it all. It's peak fiction. It's peak fiction. I have said it, it's peak fiction. This is peak, and I don't, oh man.